What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. I am your host, Cosmic, and apparently this is a tearjerker. James Blunt Monsters. Now, I've heard some of this song. I've heard some of it like on Instagram, on like some videos, but I didn't know there's a video. So we're gonna be watching the video of it. James Blunt Monsters. And yeah, I'm ready for it. But if you were new here to the channel, I'm your host. I started this journey of just discovering new music. I was very closed off for a long time on a lot of things and put a lot of stuff to the side. I'm aware of bands, but I would not give a lot of time or day because I felt like what I listened to was the best, and I have learned that I am greatly wrong. So enough talking. We're gonna hop in and watch this song, James Blunt Monsters. Oh God, it already sounds. It already sounds so sad.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
I don't pause my stuff very often, but clearly, so he's talking about a dad. I lost my dad when I was 14. He passed away in front of me. And, that was probably one of the hardest things that I've had to go through as a young man. And, yeah.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
I know some of us don't have the luxury to be able to cry over their dad. Some of us don't have them. Some of us have dealt with really horrible ones. And it's funny, growing up, I've always been like really sensitive about like just relationships in general. And I remember always saying like I just want to be I've always had a desire to be a good dad. And I had that before my dad passed. And it's funny when you're young, sometimes you think your parents are just being douchebags, you know? And I think about my dad. My dad was a very like strong and firm dude. He was, and there was a long time where I felt like man, does he even like me? You know, does he even, like, love me? And I struggled with that for a long time, and then as I got older and I learned and understood, I could look back and see what was going on. And my dad passed away because of malpractice. The hospital screwed him up. And what was, I think, one of the most like heaviest parts about my journey about being about being a son to my dad. When my dad was very sick, and when I was young, I didn't understand it. I didn't know how sick he was. So he was heavily medicated, and he just was on a huge amount of medicine. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the effect it had on him. So I felt like my dad was just like a jerk, but what it was just the massive amounts of medicine that just changed him. And I remember at the funeral, his side of his sisters and nieces and nephews would say, you know, your dad was so funny. He was so we loved him. He was so funny. And I would tell myself, what man are you talking about? Because I don't see that. I didn't see that. And as I got older, I understood what really was going on with him. And he definitely was not a perfect guy, but he was a good guy. And I was 14. I was 14 when he passed. So it's been like 22 years. And I reflect on him. I reflect on him often because now I'm a dad. I have two kids, and my one son. And I'm not trying to be personal, but I was like, this song, that imagery, was like very powerful. And I have a son. I have a son who is he's autistic, and he's not. It's kind of weird for me to say that because like he's not defined by that. He is my son, and he's amazing. He's awesome, and it's so funny. There's a lot of times when like when I'm with him, and I think to myself, for some reason, my dad will like pop in my head, and I'll say like, man, I know sometimes people have a hard time understanding you, son, but like I know my dad would understand you, and that's what always comes to my mind. Holy shit, man. The song. It's a heavy song. It's a heavy. The video was really heavy. That imagery. Like I said, I've heard brief parts of it, and I didn't know there was a video. And so that video, that imagery, I'm assuming that's his dad looks like him. Um, that's really powerful. That's really powerful, and I hope everybody that listens to that, whether it be happy or sorrow, um, I hope people can find healing in whatever situation and whatever relationship they had with their dad, because that's a really heavy. That's heavy, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I really do appreciate you all, and thank you guys for everything. I don't I don't know if I can post this. I feel really cringe, and I feel really like I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that wants to use like my past and my pain to like, because I don't ever ask for I don't ask for sympathy. I don't ask for people to feel sorry for me, you know. Um as always, you guys can recommend anything. It does not have to be metal, clearly. And I appreciate you all so much. And until next time, we'll be back with another reaction. I appreciate you all so much.